How's my bite?
Hey guys, look who's back.
Alright, I can deal with pain.
Look at the smirk on her face like she's proud.
I could run straight through hell with a smile.
Really?
I could be the hero. I could be the dope.
You weren't a hero to that poor dog. To neither of them.
Stick it on the chin and wear it.
You horrible creature, what you are. Someone's just asked there, what happened to the cat? It's not her cat.
Casey, it's not been too bad, thank you.
It's not her cat, it's a neighbour's cat.
Anyway.
She just kept it in. She kept it for herself. Cats have got more than one home. Where they've got more than one place where they can go for food. And it was one of a neighbour's cat. She just renamed it. She needs locking up, does she?
And dogs just do what we're bred to do, eh?
Yeah, well, at least you don't have that poor dog anymore. Why can't you be just sorry for what you have done? She'll never be sorry. Look at the smug look on her face. She'll be like, oh, big wow, I've had a dog removed out of my care. It's only a dog, wow.
If they're going to use that excuse, then... Like, because I'm a bit of both, so... It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander, right?
She's faking all this, so I've been told. People have said all this is an act. It's all for sure. Somebody was saying in the comments, you're taking away. Someone would really need the help that she's getting now when she doesn't need it. And somebody else would really need it. And she's taking that away from a vulnerable person. And she was loving it.
A drunk? No. Voices in my head? No.
Look, she's proper loving it. I was brought up never to hit a woman.
In my ear, remember?
Just never put me next to her. Seriously, never put me next to her. Look at all these idiots being supportive.
Bit us.
Hey you, are you being
Bit
entertaining? Really? You think her treating animals cruel is entertaining? And people are still supporting her. There, it's not mental health, guys, it's attention seeking.
Gaslighting.
A lot of people are saying that.
The cat came in, wanted my attention. I gave it some attention. Because it didn't get enough attention, it bit me.
You shouldn't be allowed any animals.
To Luna as well.
She hasn't still got that dog, has she? No, she cannot have Luna. Luna should have been taken away from her. She was arrested for animal cruelty.
FYI, I can sing too.
No, you can't. I've heard you singing. It's rubbish. Her grow up. She won't grow up until until she's facing time. When a judge says you're going to go to prison, that'll be when it'll hit her. A reality check had hit her. And that'll be when she grows up. She'll be like, right, this isn't funny no more. I could go to prison. And she wouldn't have that smug look on her face.
We'll let it go.
Look, people are laughing. No, I'll never let it go. And I know for a fact none of my subscribers, none of my fans on my YouTube will ever let this go. Never ever will they let it go, and neither will I. Somebody just needs to swipe that smug look off her face.
Probably try to learn to. You should probably try to learn to. You'll find much more inner peace. And you'll become a lot less aggressive.
No. Not whilst there's people like you around. We won't. Also, she has had Luna taken away. Come off here, darling, for your kids. She doesn't have access to her kids, does she? I've been told she doesn't. That she's not allowed around them. Or if she does, it's supervised. Because this act that she's putting on. No, it's gone too far now. She's in too deep.
What they're wearing? Cloak of invisibility.
You need to be wearing a punch. That's what you need to be wearing. She won't because she's too scared to leave her house because she knows how hated she is. Yeah, and she should be. She should be too scared to leave the house. Do you think your kids want to grow up and see their mother like this? Go get help. You've been on the snow again and alcohol. It's got to be something. She's got to be taking something. 100%.
Held a grudge or taught a lesson? Which would it be?
See, she is getting a hell of a lot of hate, but she is getting some support.
Also.
Want me to mod? Like, seriously. How many she got in her live? 613. There'd be 12 people in her live if every single hater got blocked. 12 people. Didn't she crack her kid's skull? Is that what happened? Then if she did that, then it won't even be supervised access that she'll get. She would never be allowed near them kids. See, when she does things like this, when she starts talking to herself, people are saying it's an act because she thinks it's funny. Look. She thinks animal cruelty is funny. You need to be taught a lesson. She does. And as soon as it happens, that'll be when she wakes up. She's been hurting the cat as well. It's not her cat. I read in the live when she got arrested, when they were talking about the cat, that it was a neighbour's cat. It wasn't her cat. She just comes and goes. Because cats do have more than one home to go to when they want food.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Best friend. I don't need rhinestones.
So why are you coming on live if you don't need friends? You're obsessed with lives. If she was banned from social media, from going live, or posting videos or anything, she would have a mental breakdown. It's the same as Kevin. Same as him, if he was told he was never allowed to go live, he would have a mental breakdown. Because they're obsessed with going live. She lives in Grimsby. I've got a sister-in-law that lives right close to her. They live in Bradford, and there's actually quite close, Grimsby and Bradford.
Yeah, because I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand.
I'm sure it says it was close.
Tattoo myself. Lemonade. That's a good song, actually.
Is it?
Tattoo
Really?
myself for hours. Say things you don't understand.
I thought she said she could sing.
Yeah, I can take.
Oh wow, it is close. An hour and a half in the car. In the can drive.
And I can hold my own hand. I can love me better than you can.
Really?
Jesus Christ. No, Jesus Christ is on a bike.
Just imagine living next door to her.
Peter Fern, this is the Shan fam.
This is the
Jesus
Shan
Christ,
fam.
he's on a bike.
Never never call me part of your farm. I don't think so.
I can do anything I put my mind to.
No, you can't.
7.
Really? You can do anything you put your mind to. Leave the house. Go into town centre. Go on then. Go into town centre. I bet you couldn't.
Jesus Christ is on a bike. Call me God.
Because a lot of people are around her. Like people are saying, they're 8 hours away from her. So, I mean, Newcastle, I'll be hours away from her. And she's reached all the way up to Newcastle. I mean, how could she find it funny? Or was she go live on Facebook? Because Facebook, she'll have friends and family on Facebook
So when you're the boss,
that'll
you can
see
do
it.
what you want.
And they'll see all the hate comments she's getting. So she's come on Instagram because
So
this
when you
one,
wish upon a star,
she's got 2. She's got one on
Wake up where the
private
clouds
and
are
she's got this
far.
one on public. So her friends and family will follow her on the private account, just not this one.
troubles melt like lemon drops.
Because if her family and friends find out what she's done, they'll not speak to her again, or they'll start a kick off with her. That's if there's any kind of decency in them. Yeah, but I didn't know that about her kids. I only started screen recording her from Lenny, the first dog that she had taken away.
Somewhere
And I said then, it won't be long before Luna gets taken away, her second dog. And now you're all alone. Even the cat's done a runner. I bet you the police have warned her neighbours on the street of what she's done and to keep animals away from her. Because they would have done that. So I bet you the real owner's keeping the cat indoors.
Oh, I got banned off Facebook. Dog spelt backwards is God. It absolutely fucking is.
You need to go, love. You really do.
Lucky Charms. Here's Sanka. Kiss the lucky egg. Hey, Baldy. How about I draw a line down the middle of your head to make it look like a butt?
How do you know I've got bald head? That's just a lucky guess. You didn't get banned, no? Like I said, it'll be because friends and family will see the hate comments.
Where's Luna? She right here. Well, one half. Half of her is anyway. Half of her's right here.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. Got banned off Facebook.
Half of us right there with you. No. Luna's gone to a better place, a better home. Even a shelter would be safer than being with you. Jeffrey Dahmer's sister, this is. You know what it is, exactly.
Or Sam. I mean...
She's even banned off TikTok.
The irony here is... Sam was actually brown-haired.
She wasn't taken for neglect.
At the age of 14.
It was animal cruelty. She was
Which, FYI...
threatening to do stuff to Luna on. Well, you would have seen it. I don't even like talking about it. It was disgusting. But she must have done something physical to be arrested for animal cruelty, not just threatening to do something. Like, she must have done something physical to be done for animal cruelty. Wait, what? She was just abusing cat on Facebook. That's why everyone mass reported her. Really?
With some marigolds.
For in fact, isn't the cat
Which were
called
yellow.
Luna? What was the second dog called? There was Lenny. The cat was called Luna.
So...
I don't know what the other dog was called. Oh, I've forgotten.
It's like we've been
I'll see if
reborn.
someone pops it up. If not, then I know someone will comment in
All
it.
over
Comment
again.
it.
Excuse me.
Scruff.
Just
What a tramp.
the black version now. Rather than the brown one.
Or is the dog called Luna?
Ironically, my hair is naturally
Lulu.
brown. And at the age, again... At
So the
age of
dog's
40,
called Luna and the cat was Lulu.
Is two in
Is that right? Well, anyway, name's a name.
My hair was dyed black. And if you look closely at this wig, in the light, it's actually brown. And again, ironically, which apparently there's no such thing. Oh, also ironically, Sam, the dog, was brown and white.
So what you're saying, you skinned a dog and took its hair to
My
make
hair
a
was
wig?
brown and white.
Is that what she's saying? Or is that what she's trying to say?
Luna the dog, who's
Luna.
do, which is 14 in dog years, is black and white. So I've been reborn again.
What was that? I lost my sister to suicide. I hate Shannon for all she's done, but telling someone to overdose is say yeah. I mean, she deserves a good hiding, but don't say things like that to her.
Or do we want to be...
You don't want that on your conscience. You know, if she did. If she read that comment and she went, oh, you know what, it is okay, fine, and she did, and she did it on live. You know, you wouldn't want that on hanging over your head. Because that's actually a criminal offence. Hey, beautiful queen, how you doing today? Really, that just goes to show, Amanda, what kind of person you really are. And all these other idiots and morons supporting her. It goes to show what kind of people they are. She needs a good hiding. She really does. The police wouldn't have left the dog in her care. They would have taken Luna. They would have taken her away.
Remember, as far as anyone's concerned, we're a nice, normal family.
There's nothing normal about you, love. You're laughing your head off whilst people are calling you animal abuser in your live, and you're laughing about it. You're showing no remorse whatsoever.
I'm genius. Yeah, I'm stoned. I'm absolutely stoned, yeah.
You know what it is? You look it.
Stoned. Stoned.
Another person like Kevin that's too scared to leave the house. Bring it on themselves, don't they?
As far as anyone's concerned,
I didn't even know she was a mother. I was shocked when I found out.
we're a nice, normal family.
Because when she was going on about when she went on the way she did with Lenny, it was one of you guys that told me that she was a mother.
Way, shape or form.
But she's not. The kids aren't in her custody.
We're completely human.
I was like, Jesus, no way would them kids be allowed there. You said to her go overdose, so that is your doing by saying it. It's yeah, it is. Yeah, weed fen. Don't say things like that. I mean, you could hate a person to the ends of the earth and follow them into hell if you believe in that. But don't say that to people. Don't incite people to do that. Like I said, you don't want that on your conscience. You could hate someone as much as you want, just don't have that on your head, hanging over your head for the rest of your life. It's not worth it. This right
not
here
a voice,
is not
they're
worth
just
it.
a ringing in my ear.
No, she wouldn't be allowed her kids back.
Friends make family. Family is whoever you make family.
So you can just tell it's an act. She's doing it for the camera. She's doing it for the people in her life. It's all an act. Like that acting cuckoo part. Showing no remorse and laughing. That's real.
A voice or a ringing in the ear? Which one?
She's just acting nuts. The police would have done a would they have done a psych evaluation on her? I'm not sure. I don't get arrested.
Actually, we can do anything we put our mind to.
Would they have done a psych evaluation on her? And if she would have been known as being nuts, she would have been admitted, wouldn't she? Like she would have been known as a danger to herself and others, so she would have been admitted. I don't know the way it works. Like I say, I don't get arrested. I'm not cuckoo. At the end of all of this mess, I probably will end up cuckoo. But right now, I'm not in that position to say I am.
You're right. You're right. We don't have friends.
I thought she was going to use Dom.
We got family.
Yeah, I knew for a fact she was going to say that there. I was going to say Dom Toretto's line. We don't have friends, we've got family.
Correct.
What a
We
sado.
haven't got friends. We've got family.
Who would want to be a part of your family?
Quote from whichever Fast and Furious film it is.
All of them.
Fast 7, actually.
It's not, it's all of them. He sees it in every single one.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
That's the sixth one. The one where they steal the safe.
Except you're welcome.
Because Paul Walker died just before they could finish the movie. So his brother Cody had to take over. So it was the sixth one, not the seventh. At least I think it was the sixth. I don't know. There's that many of them.
Well, there is definitely a sog in everything.
And she's smoking weed
I
there.
wonder how that's... I mean...
She's admitted to smoking weed.
Also.
So how haven't the police arrested her for drug possession?
Also.
What is it with these police officers and weed? It's still an illegal drug.
Exactly. Sometimes we do definitely have
it's
to be
not legalised yet.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
So how come she's not getting arrested for drug possession?
And fast is better than being slow, right? Again, what can I say except you're welcome?
To all enablers, yeah, exactly, as supporters. They're just enabling her.
But also, thank you.
Adam is amazing. Shan nearly ruined his life, but he's bloody happy now. So that must be her son that they're talking about. See, I'm learning a lot about this woman. Like I say, I haven't screen recorded her much. She needs a good hiding. These so-called voices that she's hearing in her head, them will soon stop.
However, also thank you.
Thank you for what? Haters gonna hate. Really?
It's like Snoop.
Oh, so she's only got one kid, and that's Adam, her son. Adam's gone, little people gone, dog's gone. I see a pattern. Oh well. Like I said, I've never followed on the kids' sides, just the dog side. I don't like bringing kids onto my channel like that.
Great song. I used to... True. You definitely can't kidder. That's true.
She tried to be a lesbian. She couldn't do that properly.
You definitely
really?
cannot kidder. That's very true. Disney Plus has a very good... Disney Plus has a very good series. If you need to read body language... If you need to
She's
read
wanting
body
the
language,
mental health team to section her so she can get out of going to court. It's all an act to get away with things she's done wrong.
Or people
She makes stuff up like I was poorly, not a bully. That makes sense that she's going to do that.
It's very educational.
But wouldn't it be funny if a judge turned around to her and says, right, you're going to go for a full psych evaluation, and when you feel that, you're going to be locked up in a loony bin.
It taught me a lot.
And it's not just going to be a walk-in time. You can just walk out. It won't be one of them. It'll be a locked-in one.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Straight jacket on. That's what she needs.
Thank you.
Why are you going to court? Because she got arrested for animal cruelty. She'll be out on her cautions. She'll have cautions. Not to own or possess any kind of animal. Not to go near any kind of animal. It'll be all that stuff because it's for animal cruelty.
One day I might just step into the unknown.
So if somebody's got a screen recording of the cat being around her while she's out on these conditions, and if the screen recorded it, they can send it to the police and she'll be arrested again. Because for animal cruelty charges, the conditions will be them kind of conditions. Obviously, if she went out to the shops and she walked past a dog, she wouldn't be able to... She can't help that. So it'll be never to possess an animal, never to go out seeking to own an animal, or to have an animal stay around her. And it's not just like dogs and cats, it'll be hamsters, goldfish, it'll be all sorts of animals.
Jesus Christ, superstar. Who are you? What have you say you are?
You are tapped in the head, you love.
No fishtail, I can swim without a fishtail just fine.
We love you, Shan. Really? Really, you? Jimmy, I can't even pronounce that name. That just goes to show what kind of person you are. How could somebody support a woman like this? For in fact, it's not even a woman. It's a creature. She doesn't deserve the title woman. Just like Kevin doesn't deserve the title man. Because it's an act, that's why everything's funny to her.
Jesus Christ, he does go on a bike.
Yeah, someone's just said it there as well. She's been smoking weed. Which is what she's just been smoking there, weed.
The reality is I am God.
You are God, are you? Is that what she's just said? In reality, I am God. You can tell she's smoking weed. Is she trying to say that she's got an animal in her house by stating that she's God?
Yeah, Jesus Christ on a bike. To Shan fam.
You ain't got a Shan farm.
Shan fam.
All your Shan farm's been taken away from you.
Ariel, it's almost like I predicted the future.
The only thing you've got in your Shan farm now are the bugs around you.
Or that we're all connected.
Look at this idiot purple hearts.
Or maybe just that
goes to show what kind of person you are as well. Supporting something like this disgusting thing.
Run away, baby.
Oh, people like her don't half make me mad.
Who knows?
I mean, she's getting some hate. And it'll be just like Kev. Somebody will find out where she lives, and somebody will go and give her a good hiding. Who remembers her threatening her neighbour? She's threatened everyone. She threatened the paramedics and the fire brigade. She threatened the police when they turned up with a hammer. It's when she does that. Starts
Only
whispering.
people who care about their appearance get embarrassed.
When she does that, that's the act.
I don't get embarrassed.
You should be. Look at the name you've given yourself. Imagine being called an animal abuser. That just sounds wrong. Disgusting.
We
Could
don't
never
have blue
hurt an
sky,
animal,
so
me.
we're all blue.
But mind, I can't even squash a spider. A spider actually crawled down from my ceiling, and I just put it in my hands and just put it down on the table.
Everywhere.
It was actually when I was doing a screen recording,
So we've got
and I didn't want to show it because I know some
sky.
people are scared of spiders.
with some stars.
Yeah, I won't even kill a spider. They're good for the ecosystem. They kill flies. Flies and pests.
Thanks. Do you know what? In some ways, me too.
What's she even talking about? Who's she even talking to? She's looking at the
Because
phone.
I wouldn't be who I am today.
Thinking that people are thinking that
So
she's
you know
looking at
what?
the comments.
In some ways,
But
me
she's
too.
not. If she, there, perfect example. If she was a man, none of you supporters would be here.
Because if it wasn't for everything that
And
I've
it's
been
true.
through, I wouldn't be able to sit here now, the person I am today, albeit a little bit fucked up.
What, and you're proud of that?
Let's be honest here.
What was that comment there? These comments are absolutely
Is that-
vile. Block her and move on if you don't like her.
So do you know what?
No, not you. You. Megan, really?
Everything happens for a reason.
What a donut. We love you, Shan. Same person again.
And eventually, you do see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Do you? Do you really? I'm not even a believer, but I know the
Because-
light at the end of the tunnel that she's going to be seeing is hellfire. Exactly. I've been through a lot as well, and you don't see me taking it out on children and animals. Poor defenceless animals that can't defend themselves. Or
It
children.
makes you much, much stronger.
They're always the first ones to take the hit, aren't they? It's just disgusting. Yeah, someone's just asked, is the dog safe? Does anyone know? The police wouldn't have left that dog on
Because
her own.
once you could walk
They would have
through hell with a
taken
smile.
her away. You don't get arrested for animal
when
cruelty
you
and
face
the dog is left
27
there.
years,
That's not what happens. They do take the dog
literally,
away. They took Lenny away
Walking
the
through
last
hell with
time.
a smile, the irony.
So the same thing that happened to Lenny would have happened to Luna.
Nothing phases you anymore.
Always playing the victim. She's playing the mental health card now. So yeah, she's playing
And
the victim. She's playing on a mental health.
it teaches you a hell of a lot.
Nobody's asking you any questions, so what you talking
It
about?
teaches you a lot of pain and heartache and heartbreak.
That's what heartache is,
It also
heartbreak.
teaches you a
Dummy.
lot of survival skills. It makes you... The experience makes you a little bit of a genius.
No, it doesn't. Abusing an animal on live does not make you a genius.
And
It makes you the
damn brave.
dumbest person on planet Earth.
Whether you stand alone.
Who does that on a live in
surrounded
front of
with
hundreds of people? Who?
Who's used to play the violin, actually.
Nobody cares. Look, you can just see in a smug face that it's an act.
Did actually used to play the violin.
Again, nobody cares. Yeah, here we go again, playing the victim.
First time I ever straightened my
What?
blue headband on.
Nobody cares. I don't know how many kids has she got, because all I've seen mentioned is one, someone called Adam.
No, I'm definitely
Didn't she
not.
have two?
I'm actually.
I don't know. I've never followed the kids side, just the animal side.
Brown hair.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, I'll play in that room. In that room.
I'm still here.
I played the violin, and the first time my hair was ever straightened.
I've lost my other phone. I had. It's fine. I don't need my other phone.
I had a green and yellow uniform on.
Nobody cares.
And I had a blue headband on. Because who was really...
Nobody asked you.
As a child.
Nobody asked you anything.
I went back to that place.
Did you really?
And did my...
Did you what?
Work experience.
Really?
Also,
please, don't tell me more.
I spent a lot of time...
Got it.
I spent a lot of time opposite that place. I really need a wee. I spent a lot of time opposite that place.
Why are you telling people on live what you're doing? I didn't need to know that you needed the toilet.
Actually.
That's information that you should have kept to yourself.
I spent a lot of time at
I don't want to know this. Stop talking. Zip it.
Lady
Stop. Shush.
Star
Zip.
Of the sea.
Weirdo.
Where do you know what?
What?
I was taught a lot there too.
What?
I did a lot of singing there.
You cannot sing. You cannot sing.
I did a lot of singing there. And I learned that priests write in like a doctor language, which was mad. Again.
You had some sniff today. She's definitely had something.
Like a
She's had something stronger than we, I'll tell you that.
Matilda moment. And you know, if you add 7 and 7 together, it makes 14.
Really?
Shannon has 7 letters, as does Matilda. I like getting my newspaper out now. Now I feel like putting my wellies on.
No, this is definitely an act.
Cry you a river.
This is 100% an act.
I'm just like a river.
You can't sing.
Go on forever.
What, is that it? Thankfully.
And you know, at 14, we both had the choice taken out of our hands. Yeah, so I'm gonna...
See, it's just an act because of the mean comments. You know what, guys? You wanted an update, right? There's your 40-minute update. There she is. She's back home. She's had the dog taken away. She's getting nothing but hate. She's doing my head in. And it's 10 o'clock, so I'm going to go. Shannon, drop dead, please. See you for now, guys.